Hey everyone, how's it going today? Um, it's beautiful here in New Hampshire. I can't believe it. I am so excited that the weather is so nice today. We went outside and we got to go for a nice long walk. When I say we, I mean Abby and I, which was really great. We had a really good time. I'm just going to go ahead here and share this real quick so we can get a couple of people to join us and see how this works today. I hope that everybody else is having a great day. And if you are in where the nice weather is, you are able to come along and go outside as well and have a good time. So just give me a quick second here to share this on my page real quick. If it's going to work, I hope it is. Come on. How is it work? Okay, share to a page. I think I'm doing this right. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and quickly share this. Here we go. So let's see. Post. Okay, excellent. So hopefully we get a couple of people to join us as we go here. So usually during my weekly lives, I like to talk a little bit about, I like to do recipes and chit chat and stuff. Today I'm actually in full blown recipe recording mode. So my entire kitchen is full of recording stuff for other videos that I've been doing. So I wanted to just take some time and talk to you guys today about getting back on track. A lot of people come to me and say, hey, Dee, I do really well for a while and then I get off track and I get overwhelmed and I don't want to continue doing it. Or I get frustrated or, then it just seems too hard to start back up again. So I wanted to take some time today. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Nice to see you. I wanted to take some time today to talk about a couple of easy steps and a couple of ways that you can go ahead and you can kind of get back on track if you ever find yourself sort of falling off track a little bit. It happens to all of us, okay? Don't feel like you are the only one that this happens to. This happens to all of us, including coaches, fitness professionals. It happens to all of us. So it definitely can. And it can happen for simple things. So the reason that I thought about this was because I was sick last week and I did nothing. I didn't work out. I didn't meal prep. I didn't do anything last week. And I really felt the effects of it. I was sick. And so getting back on track now this week was difficult because I had taken that time off and I'm not used to taking that time off. Whoever's here, please say hello. I can't always see everybody. So if you do make a comment and I don't respond to it, it's not that I'm ignoring you. Please know that sometimes Facebook doesn't like to show us everybody who's here. So definitely if you're here though, say hello. Today we're talking about setbacks and we're talking about how we can get back on track when you have that. And I was just explaining how last week I was sick and I've been sick for almost 2 weeks. You guys can probably still hear it in my throat a little bit. And it was really daunting to think about how I was going to get back on track again. So I want to kind of talk to you guys today about a couple of different things you can do that will help you get back on track. So like I said, my off track was because I was sick. But sometimes you get off track if if your kid is on vacation for the week. I know that that's happening. Your kid's on vacation, so your schedule's all mixed up and you're not able to kind of stick to the routine that you're used to. Or maybe you have a family function or something like that happens that you kind of get off track and, go on vacation, you're real gung-ho before vacation. And then once your vacation is over, you might not be as motivated. So it's a little bit harder to get back on track. So here's a couple of things that you can do that will help you stay on track and get on track again. Okay. So the first one is pick a date. Okay. Pick a date. Whether it's going to be tomorrow, whether it's going to be Monday, whatever date it's going to be, whether it's going to be Saturday, whatever date it is, pick a date and write it in your calendar. Put it in your phone, write it in your calendar, and say what it is you're going to do. Don't just say today's the day, because then you're going to feel overwhelmed. But we'll get to that in a minute. But pick a day. Pick a day that you're going to start getting back on track. Okay. So what I did this past week is I chose Monday. Was it Monday? Monday. I said, I'm going to get on track. Or maybe it was Tuesday. I forget. Okay, cold medicine here. It was Tuesday, actually. Monday I took off. So Tuesday I decided I'm going to get back on track. So that's what I did. So I scheduled it in that I did a half hour of cardio on Tuesday. Okay. And then I wrote I made a schedule for myself. So Tuesday was a half hour of cardio. Okay. And then on Wednesday, I took a spin class. Okay. Today I'm taking off and I'm going to attempt to do a light lift tomorrow. That's what I scheduled for myself for the week. So pick a date and set a schedule for yourself so that you will stick to it. All right. Because if you just say, yeah, I'll get to it. Well, guess what? You never get to it, right? That's kind of like, we all know that. So that's something that you really need to keep in mind. So pick a date. That's my first tip for getting back on track. Pick a date, write it down, and schedule it for yourself. Be your own boss, because you don't cancel. Bosses don't cancel. That was something that someone told me a long time ago. Bosses don't cancel meetings. So if you're the boss, you're the boss of yourself. So pick a day, schedule it, and keep it as a meeting and decide what you're going to do. Okay. The second tip that I have for getting back on track is don't try to do it all. Okay. I'm going to let that sink in for a second while I have some water. Don't try to do it all. So all too often what happens is we say, okay, well, this is what I was doing before, so I'm just going to jump right back in. I'm going to do it all again. No, we can't. You have to take it step by step. So this week, like I said, I prepped my meals this week, and I said I was going to work out 3 days. That's it. Now, for me, 3 days is not what I typically do. I typically do work out more than that. That's because that fits my schedule. But 3 days, and I kept it light. No more than a half hour at each time. Half hour of cardio. Like I said, probably 20 minutes tomorrow of lifting if I feel good enough for it. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to, start slow. Don't just dive right back in. If you dive right back in, you can injure yourself. If you can, you feel overwhelmed and frustrated and then confused and you just go, and then you get another setback because you're overwhelming yourself. So that's my tip number 2. Okay. Is definitely, take it one step at a time. So like I said, this week was just simple cardio for me. Nothing strenuous. Today I took a leisurely walk with the dog because, like I said, it was beautiful out today. So I took my time and we just kind of got moving much more than I had the past 2 weeks when I legit laid on the couch like the entire week and didn't do anything. So that's what I mean by, don't try to do it all at once. Even if you were doing it all before your setback, don't try to do it all now because you will overwhelm yourself. Take it one step at a time. Okay. Anybody who's watching this who thinks that this is some useful tips for everybody, please go ahead and share with your followers and your friends. I feel like this is a great tip for anybody who is starting out. So we'll just recap again real quick. Tip number 1 is set a date. Schedule it for yourself. Because if you just say, yeah, I'll do it sometime, it will never get done. And so you really want to schedule it. Schedule it for yourself, whether it's going to be Monday, tomorrow, whatever day you choose, and then tip number 2 is pick small things to make changes of right away. Even if you were, an endurance athlete and super clean before your setback, start slow. Even if you just every week add something extra in, you'll get back on track and you'll feel great about it and you won't feel overwhelmed. So those are the 2 tips right there. Number 3, don't go it alone. Okay. Please don't go it alone. Take advice from others, people who have your best interest at heart, okay? So whether that is friends and family, whether that's a doctor, doctors are really great for advice, especially on nutrition, and if you've been going to your doctor for a while, you probably have a really great rapport with them, a really great relationship, which is awesome, okay? Join an online group. okay? Or hire a coach. Talk to a coach. Talk to me. I love to talk to people. I will tell you that the majority of people that I talk to, we end up having great relationships with, and we encourage each other to reach our goals. And some people choose to work with me, and some people, we find other paths for them to work for. However, the biggest key is don't feel like you have to do it alone. So if you've had a setback and you're finding that it's frustrating for you to actually start getting motivated again, find your motivation in someone else, whether that's a friend who can meet you at the gym, whether that's your partner who you can cook healthy meals with, whether it's an online group that you find support and encouragement with, or it's a coach. You definitely want to make sure that you're not doing it alone. Okay, so those are my 3 tips for getting back on track after you've had a setback. So this is how you're going to get your comeback. I hope that you guys got the reference in the title, little LL Cool J. Come on, guys. Everybody knows that song, right? At least everybody my age knows that song. I hope other people know that song too. But I just wanted to go ahead and bring those tips to you for having a comeback after you've had a setback. And absolutely, if you want some advice on how to get started, where to start, what steps to take, what you should start with first, your nutrition or your working out, or you're not really sure what your level is, please feel free to contact me. You can always reach me via Facebook, or you can email me at Dina at radiantjourneycoaching.com, or you can actually just go to radiantjourneycoaching.com, and you can leave a message for me there too. And on that website, it does show all of the different programs that we offer, from our accountability online groups, where men and women come together and we all support each other in our goals. We talk to each other daily. We post recipes about and create healthy habits together. Or if you're looking for a little bit more one-on-one coaching, that as well, for the accountability and learning healthy habits, we can absolutely work one-on-one as well. So if anybody has any questions about those, please, please, please feel free to contact me. I hope everybody is enjoying this beautiful Thursday. It is Thursday. And I'm going to get back to recording some more cooking videos so that I can send you guys some healthy recipes. Also, if you want to, all of my healthy recipes are on my blog, but I've also recently just created a YouTube channel. I'm getting so high tech, I have no idea. So I just created a YouTube channel, and I've been uploading all of my videos there. So if you don't want to wait until Sunday when my blog posts hit with the recipes, go ahead and check out YouTube. They should be up there in the next day or two for you guys to look at. And this week we're doing some really good prepped breakfasts for people, some sweet potato haystacks and some egg muffins that are really great for prepping food for the week, which is a great way to get back on track and make sure you have those foods available to you. So again, any questions about any of the programs or anything we have here, please just drop a comment and I will get back to you guys soon. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Oops, wait.